So maybe I need to shave the beard.
No,
so.
don't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't do it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
you know, some of us envy the fact that
Yeah.
you can get it go from here to here. Mine
Yeah.
go from here to there. And then
But,
it got
but
a
listen,
little
long
bit
as you
of-
got it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Check-In with Black Menswear. Y'all, we here, still in season 6. We talking about being built different. We breaking them layers down, man. And I'm excited to have this amazing brother with me on today's episode. Emerging actor. Y'all done seen him all over Man Crush Monday for years. You know what I'm saying?
Too long.
But thank you, my brother Lawrence Robinson, man. Thank you for joining us today here on the Check-In.
Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you for having me, man. You clean too, man.
No, likewise, man. You know, so I like the flare, I like the oversized, I like the boots. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Keep it light. You know what I'm saying? I knew you was gonna come right, so I had to.
Man, I'm just walking in my purpose, right? Well, man, I want to start the episode the same way I do.
Okay.
I always ask this question to really kind of tap into the mind of my guests. And what I want to know for you, what's one quote, one statement, one scripture that never left you? Like it really kind of embodies who you are. What's one statement or quote that you can share with our audience?
Trust God. I know it's like, you know, it might sound cliche because it's everywhere, but it's just that's all you need.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. It might sound cliche, but it means so much.
It means so much.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing really cliche about God.
Not at all.
Man.
Yeah, not at all. Man, I'm in a season, and I'm glad that you in a season too.
Yeah.
A season of rising. A lot is coming for you right now, and I'm just really excited about that. Just to be in the space and share that energy with you, brother. Because maybe some of the blessings that God's bringing to you go trickle down to me and to our audience. You know what I mean?
And vice versa.
Yes, sir. Well, man, you know, first of all, in the acting world, a lot of people dabble. A lot of people get there for different reasons.
Yeah.
Like, let's go back to the beginning, man. Like, why acting? Why being somebody that has to study characters and embody characters? Why for you was that something that you pursued?
You know, I always wanted to be a part of the entertainment industry, but I couldn't sing. I damn sure couldn't dance. Still can't. So I enrolled in Community College of Philadelphia straight out of high school, and I took acting as an elective. And I went in that class the first day acting 1-on-1 in 2018. I was like, oh, that's it. And I just knew. And then after that, I started my process. Now, I didn't start, you know, really chasing it until like 2011. And I moved to New York 2012. But 2008 is when I was like, this is it. Yeah.
Didn't take long to find that out. Once you was in that space, you're like, oh, this is, yeah.
Because, you know, I thought I wanted to be a B2K member or something like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, and it's so crazy because it's like I did a movie with Chris Stokes and, you know, all of those guys. So, like, Jay Bug is like a producer. And I'm like, dang, these my friends now?
Yeah.
I used to look up to B2K.
Yeah.
So I couldn't dance. I couldn't sing. You know, I grew up in a 106 and Park era.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
You know,
yeah, absolutely.
So, you know, you watch, you know, all of these videos with, you know, Trey Songz. That's another one of my homies. Just seeing these dudes, you know. And I think subconsciously I wanted to be a performer.
Yeah.
So it wasn't, you know, but I couldn't perform.
Yeah.
So
but you do perform. You know,
exactly.
Yeah.
So I had to pivot, and that's what it is.
Man, how was it to make that decision to move to LA?
Man, well, I moved to New York first.
Okay.
So born and raised in Philly, moved to New York 2012. I did not want to move to LA. I was too scared. My son was 2 years old at the time when I moved to New York. My son's mother was pretty much very much so like, man, listen, like, you gonna leave your son? You know, I was 21, 22, and just had a kid, so it was just like, you can't just leave like that. And at the time, I felt like she was being selfish, but now that I'm 36 years old, I'm like, she wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I could just, you know, I get it now.
Yeah.
And thank God that me and my son have such a great relationship still, but it was scary. So the idea to move to LA was never going to happen. I thought, but I had a lot of people around me that was like, yo, you got to get to LA. You got to get to LA. Your life going to change when you get to LA. And I ain't believe it. I was like, whatever. And even I was a baggage handler at U.S. Airways in Philadelphia, and Clifton Powell was in the airport. Different people you would come through.
Yeah,
Terrence Howard,
yeah.
Clifton Powell.
Yep.
And somebody was like, Pinky upstairs. I was like, Pinky from Friday?
Yeah.
I never told the story publicly. That's why I said I don't talk a lot.
Come on. Exclusive right here.
It's definitely exclusive. And he don't even know because I haven't met him again since. But I went upstairs and I saw Clifton Powell and I saw him going through and I stopped him. I said, I want to be an actor. Any advice? And he said, move to New York for 5 years and then move to LA. And that's what I did. Yep.
And it's worked out. Good advice.
Yep. He gave me some great advice. So shout out to Clifton Powell.
Shout out to Clifton Powell.
That's a legend. He don't even know.
Yeah.
Yep.
For now for you, you know, thinking about Clifton Powell, and he is a legend, man. He's had roles, varying genres, comedy to drama to thriller. When you think about the roles that you've had, what do you say might be one of your like breakthrough roles where you're like, okay, yeah, I'm here now?
It was for sure Tells on BET, just because that was my first time getting my first lead role. Irv Gotti, rest in peace, Irv Gotti. He hand selected me, cast me because that's his show, but he was directing my episode. And me being from Philly, I know how to play a drug dealer. Like, stop playing with me. I know they don't think I look tough, but I can be tough. You know what I mean? And Irv saw me, like, he's like, yo, I wanted this character to be hood and street, but really handsome. And that's why he chose me. And that was the reason why I got my show, Route 187, that's coming in January, because I got cast in that. You know what I mean? So it's like, it kind of just, you know, propelled me. And it's all, that was the first job I felt like people was like, oh, you can act? Like, I had so many people reaching out to me like, yo, I didn't know you know how to act. Like, I know I saw you on, because people saw me on Tyler Perry Sisters, but I guess they didn't think that was enough. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just being charming and all that. But when I did Tells, it was like, oh, because I was, you know, I had the gun and the girls, and I had to lead the whole hour. So I think that put people in a position of like, and Robbie Reed, shout out to Robbie Reed, who I have known for years. And I remember Irv Gotti told me when he sent me to BET, Robbie Reed was like, yeah, like, it's Lawrence time. Like, he put in a lot of work and he deserved this. Because when I auditioned for it with Leah Daniels Butler, I did not know it was the number one on the call sheet. I didn't think I deserved to be number one, because I saw like Sanquai Wells and Lex Scott Davis and my sister Nafisa Williams, like all of these people, Woody McClain, like all the people that I know, my peers, I've seen them carry this show. And I'm like, hold up, they want me to do this? I don't got the credits that these people got, but you know, it was my time. And that, since then, I can say I consistently get better jobs, and I've been consistently working. And people, I feel like that was the job that people say, okay, he's an actor. You know what I mean? So I would say shout out to Irv Gotti, God rest his soul.
Yes, sir.
Great guy.
Yes, sir. Now I want to ask you that, right? So as you think about the work, right? On a personal level, man, what brings you joy outside of acting? What do you, when you wake up in the morning, you just like, thank you God for that? Not necessarily just the work with the acting, but like, what brings you joy outside of that?
My family. I'm a family man. I love my siblings, my nieces, my nephew, my kids. Family, my girlfriend. Just like, I love like being around my family and my friends. Like, I'm big on family and friends. And then fashion.
Okay, and then fashion.
Fashion. I love fashion.
When you family and friends, is your family still on the East Coast, or you got some that are here? Or?
Yeah, all majority of my family is in Philly, but my friends that became family are in LA. You know, that mean the world to me. So
for sure.
I feel like I got family here too. Now.
For sure. Now you mentioned fashion a little bit. If you had to define your fashion sense, you know, what would you say? And it's funny, like, you know, we're talking off screen about, you know, some of the homies that we know that are in fashion, and they do this little thing with the snap, and they got the three different styles. Trey, Rashad, and Q.
Trey and Rashad and Q.
Now, would you say you are the casual, the streetwear, or the formal?
I'm all three.
All three, yeah.
I'm all three. Like, I'm expressive. I wouldn't even put me in those categories, because I kind of like want to. If I got on a suit, it's probably like gonna be polka dot or something. Like
Yeah.
I just do the most.
Yeah.
I want to do the most. I want to keep doing the most. Like when I want people to put me in the same category eventually as like Rihanna, A$AP Rocky, Zendaya, Pharrell. I'm trying to be in that category.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to like really be on the cover of GQ magazine.
Talk about it. Y'all hear it. Y'all hear it.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
So that's why I take myself to Paris and do the fashion week and invest in myself, because when all these shows come out and Prada and all them see it, I'm here.
And they come talk to you.
Give me, come on, I want the billboard.
Which fashion week have you enjoyed the most?
I like January.
Okay.
June, people love the summer because it's like Paris in June.
Yeah.
It's like super, just
it's nice.
Like,
it's nice.
It's dope.
Yeah.
But I like fall fashion better. I feel like you can express yourself more with more layers.
Come on, love layers.
Yeah,
love layers.
The rain is annoying, but But I want to put on a suit. I want to put on a coat, turtleneck, all that.
All the layers, the
all
gloves,
the glasses,
the hats.
Everything.
Yeah,
I want to be a character. I want
walk in. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I am definitely a. Let me have them layers.
You get them layers,
but you don't get a lot of layers in Southern California though. Like
we don't. But what's crazy? I want to say I felt like subconsciously I like layers because I used to be really skinny.
Okay. So it helped you stay warm.
No, it made me look bigger.
Okay, yeah. You
and
got
now that I'm like not like now I'm like the size I always wanted to be. I want to look smaller. It's crazy how like so shout out any little black boy that's watching this that's skinny. Don't be insecure about your weight because you're gonna get some gains, my boy.
Once life hits you.
Life hits you when them chicken and waffles start chicken and waffling.
Yeah.
You're gonna get that weight. So enjoy the skin and bones, my boy.
Man, so thinking about your acting career and kind of transitioning back into a conversation around like the industry, right? What would you say is like one of the most overrated pieces of acting advice that's like floating around there, right? You've been both in New York, you've been in LA. What's one thing that people say this and this?
That you have to be SAG to be an actor. That gets on my nerves.
Break down SAG because everybody doesn't know what that means.
So SAG-AFTRA is our union, and people don't feel like you're an actor if you're not SAG. SAG-AFTRA, like that's the union. You know what I mean? So they like you can meet people and they say you say I'm an actor. Like, are you SAG?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
No, I'm not SAG, but I'm an actor. Like you're an actor the moment you tell yourself you're an actor.
For sure.
So like, I'm cool with the emerging because it's like that means I got ways to go. But I ain't big on the aspiring. Yeah. Like I never consider myself an aspiring actor. I was in class with Mariska Phillips, Susan Batson, Anthony Abeson, Aaron Spice. I mean, the list goes on for years. So, and I was spending my hard-earned money. I was in acting class sometimes from 12 in the afternoon to 9 o'clock at night. Yeah. I'm an actor. Yeah. I had no credits. Yeah. But I was an actor. For sure. My apartment was in Bay Ridge. It was like this big. I was broke. I was still going to acting class. Like, I just feel like you're an actor. When you decide and say, I'm an actor, I'm an actor. Yeah, for sure. So I don't like, when I see people put aspiring actor in their bio and stuff, don't do that. You an actor. You an actor. You're not inspired. You're not aspiring. You're there. You there already. Just you gotta envision it. If you don't envision it, nobody else will. That's a bar. You gotta see it with a clear eye view, like Meek said. Yeah. I'm from Philly, so. From Philly, yeah. He said, hey, bring out that Meek. Listen. Yeah. So would you say like that? But that also comes like with a level of confidence, right? In that for your craft. Now I know you talked a lot about the work, the training. Does that help to build that confidence? Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I didn't know how to show emotions at all until I got an acting class. You got to get in class. I recommend class. When people tell me that they are an actor or they want to be an actor, and they tell me that they never took an acting class and they don't care to take an acting class, to each his own, but I recommend class. Or a coach. I recommend training. And you do have some people that just got it, And I know some people that never took a class and they are consistently working. But that tends to be people that have very interesting aura and personality where they're one of one. And not saying we're all one of one, but we know those people where you be like, you a little strange. Yeah. In a good way. In a good way. Yeah. Like they be the best actors. You know what I mean? So maybe they might not need class. But I feel like even my good friend RJ Siler, he is a character. But I'm sure RJ has taken class before. But he's such a brilliant actor. I've even like helped him with auditions. You know, shout out to RJ. But I'm almost like I would think he will also say take class, go to class.
We had Kareem Grimes on last season, and that was one thing that Kareem said, man, you gotta learn your craft, because he said time is money in this industry.
Absolutely.
So I can't let you get a role, because one thing that you also learn in that is like the jargon of what they mean. He's like stage left and some of the countdowns and stuff like that. But if they say something and you don't know what they're talking about, and you just sit there, it's like, man, you wasting time for us right now. But he's like, a lot of that stuff you get by going to class and learning these different things about the industry.
Kareem was one of my first mentors when I got here.
Oh wow.
Yep, we were both signed with Daniel Hoff. He was with them. I'm still with them commercially. He was with them theatrically and commercially. He the one that told me to get an S corp. I didn't know none about like that.
The business
side.
Yeah.
Even with auditions, I would send him my tapes. He would send me to different people. We don't communicate like that as much as we used to, but he was like he's like a gem in his industry. Like he one of them people that's gonna help you.
Yeah.
You reach out and he gonna be like, yo, do this. So shout out to Kareem for sure.
Yeah, man. Shout out Kareem, man. He's been a good brother. He's everybody I meet and I bring up Kareem say the same thing.
He's so dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pours back for real. He helps us.
Well, let me ask you, man. So, of all the characters that you've played, which one would you say was the most difficult to embody the role of?
I don't feel like I don't have a difficult one yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, not yet. I've had roles that I wish I never played. I got one role.
Okay, yeah.
And it's crazy because I get stopped about it a lot. And I'd be like, why you watch that?
Yeah, you mind letting me know what the...
It's this show that it's a show called like, it's called Whole Phase. And I did it a long time ago.
Okay.
But it's just, I mean, the story is so interesting. Basically, he met a woman and he got conned to date her. And then she goes to jail and then he marries her, but they're not really like married, and then he ends up like falling in love with her daughter.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's like subconsciously it looks like he's falling in love with his but he's not. That's not his real stepdaughter.
Yeah, right.
And then Angie Stone was my mom. Okay. And God rest in peace, Angie Stone. She played my mom, and she's like, "What are you doing?" So the show's not coming back because Andy Stone passed away, but people really liked that show. It was strange to me, but Leah Dance Butler cast it. She wanted me to do it, and I definitely brought justice to the role because people probably get caught up in those type of situations, but I just thought it was kind of strange. But hey, sometimes I took it because of the story.
Yeah,
it was a real story.
Yeah.
But I don't like when people say, I saw you from that movie. You was dating your stepdaughter. I'm
Yeah,
like, no, I wasn't, bro. No, that's a character. I would never date my stepdaughter.
Yes. You heard it here first.
I would never date my stepdaughter. That's crazy.
When we think about the through line of this season is talking about being built different.
Yeah.
Overcoming obstacles is one of those ways that we see that people are really built different. And when you think about like all of us deal with different internal battles.
Man.
But it's how you come out on the other side of those that make you build different.
Yeah.
So for you, any internal battles, man, that you've dealt with that coming out on the other side of that you like, man, just thank you God for letting me go through it.
Yeah, I remember I watched a podcast and Lauren London said, whatever it is, I don't want to miss my mark. And I feel like I have a big fear of like missing my mark because there's so much things I want to do in this world. Just with like my life, generational wealth, my, just being, I want to open my own, studio in Philadelphia to help like kids in the arts and all that. So many things that I haven't done yet that I want to do. So I feel like subconsciously my battle is like feeling like I'm gonna miss my mark. And I don't want to miss my mark. So that is tough daily because it's like you're watching the time and you're worried about when this show coming out or when this booking or I got to get this job. So traveling has helped me not focus on missing my mark because I come right back and it be the same flow.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it's like that's why a lot of people say you always out the country, because that's where I find myself at peace.
Yeah. So if
'Cause
I ain't working, I'm on the go.
and then
Let
I
me,
get out
yeah.
like when I booked the pit, I was in Paris. I was coming
Oh,
from Paris and I booked the pit.
yeah.
So my vibrations was high. So you
Yeah.
got to keep your vibrations
True.
high
True.
to attract high vibrations.
True. Yeah, that's a bar right there, man.
Hey,
You need to do podcasts more often.
hey,
No,
man.
no. He said
Listen,
no.
I ain't did this for Evan.
No, man. Love. I appreciate it. So now when you think about, I want to talk about the pit just a little bit, right? So when you think about getting the role, one, that's a good role, bro. Like that's
crazy.
Yeah. It's like what type of emotions do you go through when you get a call like that, or you get reached out for something like that? It's like, yo, the work I did, I knew I was it additional confidence? Was it like okay, now the work starts? Like, how do you?
It's crazy. It's crazy you say that, because it's like I knew I was gonna book it. So, because I remember, and I haven't even talked about this with her, but me and my girlfriend had left Kids Super fashion show, and I got the audition that I had to audition for the Pit season 2, and she wanted to go. We in Paris, like all our friends is going to Cannes. Like it's like
Yeah.
being in Paris is like, in Fashion Week is like
It's
a movie.
crazy. Yeah.
It's a
yeah,
movie.
It's crazy.
So she like, oh, we going to, like, she wanted to go out. We with all our friends that are inviting us out. And I was like, I need to study. I like needed just a moment. And I'm glad that even though I still got to enjoy myself, I took moments while I was hanging out to like read over my lines.
For
So
sure.
then when I landed in New York, and then my sub tape with my guy, that I met randomly. Like I met this random guy named Elliot on BK Headshots or whatever, and I mean sub tapes, and I did the tape and I booked. But I think it's like, even though I was out the country and having a good time, I still took moments to study.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like I knew I was gonna get the job. I lost the question, but
no, it's
yeah.
But that it comes back to really just, once you did land it, like, how did it make you feel? Was it like work paid off, but you already knew, because you like, hey, I prepared for it, I was ready for it, so I was expecting that call.
As super confident as people think I am, because I'm very confident like with my aesthetic and like who I am in this world, but I don't think, like, God has given me so much already. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that I made it this far is crazy to me. Like I was a baggage handler. I'm from Southwest, like Philly. Like I don't come from nobody that's famous. I knew no celebrities growing up, and now I know everybody and their mama.
Yeah.
So, and I was cool with still chasing my dreams and just seeing all my friends win. You know, like, being so close to so many people that are winning. Of course, I wanted to get to a place, but I didn't think I was going to get to season 2 of the Pit.
Yeah.
So when I booked it, I think in a sense I was in shock. And then they had me on Warner Brothers and had me on HBO. They had me. They got, after you book the job, you got to get approved by the network.
Okay.
So I had to wait like days, you know what I'm saying? So I was in Atlanta with my girl. I said, I can't. I told you I like to go on vacation.
Yeah.
I said, I can't. I think it was July, one of the holidays. I said, I can't wait. I gotta go. I said, let's go to Miami this weekend. We gotta go to Miami.
Yeah.
I be tripping. I spent a bunch of money just to clear my mind. So I ran to Miami and and then I got the call while I was in Miami that I booked it. And I think I was just in shock. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just was in shock. I still kind of am in shock, because that's a huge show.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Pit. Shout out to Noah Wild. Like, just to be a part of that is crazy.
So when you think about roles and getting into roles, like even with the Pit, like, how do you get into character? Is there a particular process that you use that you picked up along the way, or you got your own thing? 2 snaps and a shake and you there? Like, how do you find yourself prepared for a role as a part of this process?
It depends on the character. Like if it's something that's very, I'm a method actor, so if it's anything that's like super heavy, like I kind of, I go by the Ivana Chubbuck technique, the 12 steps. That's
Okay.
kind of engraved in me. Shout out to Tasha Smith. That's what she teaches.
Okay.
So that's Tasha's been my coach, my big sister, my mentor. Literally, it's like I got 5 people in my life that's like this, and Tasha's one of them.
I love it.
So that's the technique I go by that she taught me. But if it's something that I'm doing on the pit where I still the 12 steps. That's crazy because I'm a love interest. I can't talk about what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But in the sense of like a love interest, like, you know, you gotta kind of put something on it, like who you talking to.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just kind of I would just say that I'm a method actor. So I use previous experiences in my mind to express myself in the scene.
Is it difficult to like handle like improv on set or unexpected changes that they have, or has your training helped you to be able to navigate that pretty
That's
easily?
difficult, and it's also, I mean, it's still gonna be difficult, and it's also difficult to like mess up, like because like if you mess up, you know, you got the writer, the producers, you got the director,
Yeah,
especially with
yeah.
the pit. Noah, let me tell you about Noah Wild. Listen, this is why Noah is the biggest man in Hollywood right now, because he is in the pit.
Mm-hmm.
He watching every take.
Mm-hmm.
He even when he ain't on camera, he right there.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of pressure, you know. So yeah, it's one of those things where that never goes away. You gonna always. I don't think you could be prepared to be on set.
Yeah.
But the more you're on the show and the more days it gets easier while the days go by.
Right. You become, you know, then the character becomes you. You
becomes
become the character. You become familiar with everybody and how they move and
the
operate.
set, you know, all of that.
Yeah. So, what about the pit, man? Like, what drew you to the role, to the show, the character?
I auditioned for the pit season 1 once to be an officer. I didn't get it, and then this one came out of nowhere. My agent is from the UK, Tanya, and she's a beast. So she just get me in rooms with, you know, give me auditions that I never knew that casting director.
Yeah.
You know, and that's one of the biggest casting directors in the world that does the pit. So, so what drew me to it is because it's the pit. It's HBO Max.
Yeah.
And they wanted me to sweep.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it.
Sweep some blood in the pit, in the ER room. I probably would have did that.
Yeah,
so yeah,
for sure.
whatever. So yeah, it's just I got an audition for the pit. I didn't think I was gonna book it.
Yeah. What anything about this role differ from other roles you've had in the past?
Yeah. This character is he is, for one, what I love about the pit, the show is super grounded.
Mm-hmm.
It's so real. It's so natural. Really, like, no makeup, no super sharp haircut, and he's romantic. I'll say I can say that he's romantic. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I was a viewer watching the scenes that I did, I'd be like, oh, I like that guy.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of times I don't get to play likable guys. I always end up being, you can't curse on here, right?
You can.
I end up being a fuck boy. So, or like a guy that's like a drug dealer or he's sleeping. You know, I remember Rose Cameron from BET said, "Why do they have you play such horrible men?"
Yeah.
I be playing like,
I want to play these.
Yeah, like I did. Like I played this character 3 Ways on Hulu. It's a Jamal. I don't know how to say Jamal's last name, but he's our director. The movie is amazing. I don't know if you ever saw 3 Ways on Hulu.
I have not.
Hilarious.
Not yet.
The cast is crazy. But I played this guy named Dante. He is an asshole. Like, what he's saying to his girlfriend, I would never say that to a woman.
Yeah.
So this guy, Brian in the pit, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that for me too.
Yeah, for sure. Sure. Is it? You know, you said, what's the word? Is it like typecasted? Like because they keep giving you these kind of roles, and you like, I want more of these roles like Brian. I don't want these other roles that
I think it's the skin tone, the beard. You know, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I do think I'm a little mysterious.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I play like drug dealers and like street dudes good.
Yeah.
But I'm the kid that same way I was watching 106 in Park, I was watching TRL.
Mm-hmm.
So I can be 50 Cent, but I also could be Nick Lachey.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even know I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like a white boy.
Yeah.
Too.
He said I got balance.
I got balance.
Yeah.
Like, I like LFO, summer girls. Like, so it's like I want to be likable. You know what I mean? Like, so maybe I need to shave the beard.
No,
so.
don't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't do it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
you know, some of us envy the fact that
Yeah.
you can get it go from here to here.
Yeah.
Mine go from here to there. And then
But listen,
a
long as you got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I just always been a very balanced person with my personality. So it's like I could blend.
Do you are there any like genres that you haven't been a part of yet that
Absolutely.
you would love to be a part of?
I want to be a superhero. I just met Ryan Coogler at the Four Seasons at the L party, and I ran up to him.
Yeah,
I was scared.
Put me in, coach.
I was scared.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to do it, and then I saw him sign an autograph. I said, if I don't do it, I'm gonna beat myself up.
For sure.
So we had a good, convo.
For sure.
Hopefully he remembered my name and called me in for Black Panther.
Come on. Hey, put it out there, man.
Listen, man.
Put it out there.
I would love to do anything Marvel.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got the bill for it too. So you
Listen,
worked up to this.
You gotta call me.
Yeah.
Call me Marvel.
Call me Marvel. You heard it. Now, you do a lot of work on this side of the camera. Do you do work on the other side of the camera as well? Or any interest in that?
So I did some producing for Country Wayne. I was working with Wayne for the last year. I just stopped working because it was just trying to balance that in my personal life. But working with Wayne was dope. Shout out to Wayne for giving me opportunity. I was an actor on his platform, and then I became a producer. So now I got the bug. So so I went to go shadow Tasha Smith on This Is Sweet. She's doing with Taraji.
Okay.
Taraji P. Henson and Joey Badass. So I went to shadow her directing. So yeah, I'm looking to get into it.
What about that? It's drawing you into that side. Is it the control of the things? Is it like you have an eye for it? Like, man, y'all probably should do it this way, but I ain't gonna let y'all know because I'm not directing or anything like that. What about that side is drawing you in?
I just watching and being able. Yeah, it is cool to be the boss. In a sense, like be able to call some shots.
Yeah.
Like when I hear her say action, I'm like, yo, that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, just I don't know. I just like storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy the story of it all. And watching Taraji, oh my God, I can't wait for that movie to come out.
Yeah,
she is a master.
If you were to think about, because you shout out Taraji, mentioned Ryan Coogler, you've met Tasha Smith, who you get to work with and be a mentee under.
Naomi Campbell took me to my first Balmain show.
Come on now. All right.
For Naomi Campbell.
All right.
Well, I am an acting coach.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I met Naomi.
Okay.
Yeah. Tasha referred me to coach her while I was in London.
Okay.
And I coached her for a movie. We didn't get it. Their loss because it's Naomi Campbell.
Yeah, their loss.
But Naomi, I went to go coach her, and I told her I was going to Paris for a show, and she said, "What show are you going to?" She said, "Oh, I don't know that show." She said, "But I'm going to Balmain."
Yeah, do you want to come to this?
You're going to be my guest. And I said, "Yes, Naomi."
Yeah, for sure. I definitely.
Because I got stamped by Naomi Campbell in Paris.
Yeah.
This is why I still got momentum because it's Nomi. They call it Nomi over there. Nomi.
Yeah.
So shout out to Nomi.
See that one. See that.
She the one, not the two.
Yeah.
It's Naomi Campbell, and she's such a beautiful spirit. Like she's such a nice person.
Yeah.
Being like around her was just so cool. I'm like, wow, this is Naomi Campbell. She's super humble.
Mm-hmm.
Super humble. The biggest stars be the most humble.
Right.
It's crazy.
Right.
The biggest stars, they be the most humble.
That's that balance.
Yeah.
They do so much in front of the camera, but it's like when they get a time to break away from all of that, they just
I think that's what God did for me. He put me around like a lot of famous people. So a lot of people say, "Why are you so humble?" I'm like, I'm friends with a lot of famous people and they're humble.
Yeah.
So how dare me ever?
Yeah, fair.
Like, you learn from your environment,
Yeah.
But and we all people.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's the ego?
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't ever want to be that celebrity that's just thinking I can't connect with people because of who I am.
Yeah, I think humility gets you more roles too. Like
for sure.
One of the things that Kareem also said was, don't book the role, book the room. And so basically from the aspect of like people they feel how you come into the
Yeah.
room, how
Mhm.
you audition, because the fourth person in the back corner might be the next showrunner for the show that's like,
Yeah.
hey, call this person up.
And you have to make casting a fan of you.
Mm.
Like, it'll take a long time. Like, casting, they know you, and you might don't think it because if you keep auditioning for that same casting director, it's because they like you.
Yeah.
And they just trying to find it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, that's just really what it is. They know your name.
Yeah.
And it sounds cliche until they actually book you, and you be like, and when you meet the cat, like, you know, you meet the casting director, and they know you.
Yeah.
So it's real. That's what he also means by just, you know, book the room, because once you lock in with the casting director, and they know they can rely on you for the callback or the screen test, they're gonna call you back. Kim Coleman calls me in all the time. I still haven't booked with Kim Coleman, but I've screen tested with her. Well, I'm tripping. Kim Coleman put me on Sisters.
Okay.
Sisters on BET. Yeah,
Okay.
that was how I booked with Kim Coleman for Sisters. But then after that, I went up for Bruh. I screen tested in front of Tyler, TP for that. But yeah, once you lock in with the casting director, they gonna always call you in because they know they can rely on a good performance.
Yeah.
And, you know, positionally, you can get the job.
The relationships are important, you know.
Relationship is important a lot of times, but also I want to put that out there. Just because relationships are important don't mean that you have to try to become friends with people.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And not have pure intentions, because this town will teach you that relationships are important. So therefore people are trying to just build relationships and they're not doing the work.
Yeah.
So you running around trying to just build relationships. But now you got the relationship and now you ain't got nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
So you just in these rooms, but you ain't got nothing to talk about. So it's like, that's a weird statement in LA. I feel like people are just like, oh, it's about relationships. It's about relationships second.
You still got to
the
work.
work got to be there first. You got to be talented.
Right.
Because relationships, unless you just going, live on a casting couch?
Yeah. Say
to each his own.
Right.
I don't even think the casting couch is going to keep you long these days. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Do the work.
Do the work.
Just do
Point
the work.
blank, period.
Do the work.
So when you think about the work, right? I'm gonna ask you this: if there's one role that you could swap with, it could be any role, from a biopic to Emmy, Oscar-winning movie. What's one role that you was like, man, I would love to go back and play that role? You didn't have to audition for it or anything. What's one role where you were like, man, if I would have played that, I'd have bodied that role?
Wow, that's a good question. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
You know why I never thought about that? Because then I feel like I would put myself in a mindset to compare myself.
Yeah, right.
And I stray away from that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't keep up. Like, my peers, I see what they do, but I'm not the guy that be like, oh, I saw you book this. Like, or I don't do that.
For sure.
So I wouldn't even want to think like that, because then I would put myself in a comparison. Like, when people say, oh, you got dimples like Michael B. Jordan, or people, Michael B. Jordan is Michael B. Jordan. I respect him, and he is the GOAT. But I'm Lawrence Robinson.
For sure.
So it's like, I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah.
But any role that I would say that I just admire is Pursuit of Happiness. Will Smith.
Yeah.
And I don't think I could have done better.
Yeah.
But I felt like that was my life, like just trying to pursue with my kid. And I remember getting on the bus with my son, and it's Will Smith.
Yeah, and it's Will Smith. Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, okay. So since you brought up Will Smith, this is a question I gotta ask you, and this is just, there's no right or wrong answer here. One gotta go, and all their work. Will Smith, Jamie Foxx, Denzel Washington.
This is horrible.
I know. Or Eddie Murphy.
Why you gonna do this to me? I gotta answer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with Jamie Foxx.
Texas, you just gonna put Texas off the map? Like, you just gonna cut us out like that?
I can't. Eddie Murphy and Will Smith and Denzel Washington. Beverly Hills Cop. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Denzel.
Yeah. I mean,
What-
like I said, there's no wrong answer.
But Jamie,
There's no wrong answer.
Jamie Foxx is a legend.
Yeah,
I mean,
for
just
sure.
a Jamie Foxx show alone. But I like to well, it's Will and it's Denzel.
Yeah.
You didn't even put my guy. My guy is Wesley Snipes.
Okay, come on.
That's my guy.
Come on. Yeah.
That's who I aspire to be.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
That's
What's your favorite Wesley movie?
I mean, Nino Brown. You can't.
Dude, you've played many Nino Brown roles.
I was Nino Brown for Halloween, and I was walking around LA, and everybody would stop me. I was in character, and you know Eamon Joseph, of course, and all him and everybody, bro. They was like, "Yo, you really in character?" I really thought I really want to be Nino Brown. I still want to be Nino Brown.
Yeah.
Cancel that. You know.
Yeah, right. Right. Just the Philly in you. You know what I mean?
It's Nino Brown's Wesley Snipes, man.
Yeah.
Or Disappearing Acts. Have y'all seen Disappearing Acts?
I haven't seen Disappearing Acts.
See, y'all ain't
give me some range. Yeah.
Y'all don't really know about Wesley Snipes.
Come on.
What about I can't get it out. With Wesley Snipes and Denzel Washington. Mo Better Blues.
Yes. I've seen Mo Better Blues.
Do you see Wesley Snipes' performance in Mo Better Blues?
Yeah.
Disappearing Acts was with him and Sanaa Lathan.
Okay.
Listen.
Wesley bigger than Blade.
See, that's y'all know those movies. Y'all don't know the ones that, built Wesley Snipes.
But shoot, Wesley Snipes and Blade saved Marvel.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes is the GOAT. I love Wesley Snipes.
He's So I didn't even need to put him on there. You know, because that'd be one that ain't got to go.
I don't feel like they give him enough flowers. That's why I just did
Yeah.
that whole thing. Like, I don't feel like people talk about Wesley Snipes enough.
No, I love it.
Like, I don't feel like it.
I love
it. I don't see it. I'm like, we gotta talk about Wesley Snipes more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Wesley, man. Mr. Snipes. Let me put respect on the name. Shout out Mr. Snipes. As we near the end of the episode today, we're getting closer and closer to the end. I want to ask you a question of a moment of reflection. All right. So if you can go back and tell your younger self one thing, what would that be?
Love yourself. Like, all the way. You know what I'm saying? Don't look for validation from people. Because I feel like when you don't truly love who you are, you kind of look around for validation from people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And validation from people can get you into a lot of trouble.
For sure.
Get you in trouble.
For sure.
It could delay so many things. So if you just accept every part of who you are, like, hey, I'm skinny, hey, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, I got a big head, whatever. Just, insecurity, you got, like, insecure, like, if it would be to no insecurity.
Yeah.
And I think I love on my son so much. Like, I'm like, you so handsome, you so swaggy. Yeah. Because it's like, I know it's hard having a dad that look like me at this generation, because all these little girls is like, that's your dad?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, I know why he don't, like, my son don't want me in none of his pictures. He don't want to do no content. Yeah. When we go to the mall, little girls, he like, they only follow me because I'm with you. So it's like, I try to just make sure I pour into him, like how handsome, how swag. I be like, you got way more swag than me, because he really do.
Yeah,
got way more swag than me.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I didn't always look like this. You know what I'm saying? I got my weight up. I got a beard. You know what I mean? All these things. I didn't always look like this. So I feel like when you a young black boy growing up, sometimes you might not feel like you as handsome or you as fit or you as cool. There's a lot of insecurities that we carry. And then you might have your friends around that might seem cooler, or their parents might got more money. So they look, they're flyer and all, whatever the case may be. So just love yourself and just accept who you are. Like, this is what I got. You know what I'm saying? If you only got one pair of sneakers for school, wipe them off. You know what I'm saying? Like, just take care of the things you have.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would say that.
Do you still remind yourself? I know you say you talk about it with your son, but do you still remind yourself, like, to love yourself even today?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm big on, like, just focusing on loving myself, with God, therapy, and not I don't have a hint of jealousy in me. Like, I'm just so not jealous, and I hate people. I not hate people, but I hate when people have that trait of jealousy. Like, because jealousy is not a good trait to have, man. Like, you really got to be strong as a man, especially a black man.
Yeah.
So carrying any kind of jealousy is because you just genuinely don't love all of you. So that's why you're jealous.
Yeah. Right.
So I would say, I would tell myself to love myself more, and just, and I still tell myself that, love yourself. You 1-on-1. You 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Like, you interviewing me, but I should be interviewing you. Look, the fit is going crazy. You know what I'm saying? We all got our own kind of swag, our own, we individuals. So the more you lean into who you are,
yeah, for sure,
and love every aspect of that, then you be good, you be straight. You will be everything you want to be. Yeah. But it really just starts with loving yourself.
Yeah, man.
That was a word.
Man, it was, man. On that note, I think that's a good spot for us to let this marinate, Lawrence, bro, one, I appreciate you taking your time out, joining us, just pouring into us, man. Like, it's really a safe space, and I think that you really allowed us to be safe with you today on this episode
of the Check-In. It's definitely a safe space here.
No, love, brother.
I wasn't expecting how safe it is.
No, love, bro. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. It really does. Yeah. It really does. So we got to finish the show the same way. We got our Dear Black Man. So in just a second, I'm gonna have you look in that camera. You're gonna repeat after me and finish that statement. You're gonna say, "Dear Black Man," you're gonna give a message to our community. Now, while he's pondering that, you guys are out there watching, we gotta do 3 things every single episode. You gotta subscribe to the channel, you gotta like the video, and you gotta share it, because maybe something that Lawrence said today, somebody else need to hear, because they might be from Philly, and they might need to go to New York, and they might need to make their way to LA, but they might not know it's possible.
And they might need to walk up to that random person.
It'd be like, give me advice.
Give me some advice.
Yes. And so don't hold on to it. Don't be stingy. We love for our audience to be able to tap in, and more people to be able to tap in with the amazing guests that we have on this season 6, bro. We in season 6.
That's lit.
I'm blessed, y'all. So make sure y'all do those 3 things. But before we get out of here, Lawrence, man, Mr. Robinson, go ahead and look at that camera, repeat after me, and finish this statement. Dear Black Man.
Dear Black Man, you are enough.
Straight like that. Don't need too much to it.
That's it.
Yes, sir. We out of here, man.